Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Fresh Air Outdoors TV. In this episode I'm going to be targeting white bass, but it turns out I'm going to actually catch something else that I completely did not expect. Let's go get some fresh air.
Oh yeah, this looks disgusting. I feel like this is some water that I want to eat some fish from. Let's see. Alright, just saw some wakes over by this log. Yeah, there's a...
Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows, only...
Oh! Ah! I hit my knee pretty hard on this rock. Oh! Ow! Oh! No hospital, just maybe a little band-aid. I got my first aid kit in my, but I'm gonna just, holy crap, that hurt. Oh! Oh, got one. Yep. Come on, stay on there, baby. Yeah.
Oh, is that a baby one? Let me keep it. Oh, it's a crappie.
Is it a crappie?
Yeah, it's a crappie.
That's my PB crappie.
It's a white
yes.
crappie.
No, that's a black crappie. Doesn't have stripes.
Oh yeah, you're right. That is a
Dude,
black crappie.
yes.
Let me measure real quick.
That's my PB. Woo.
Please be less than 6 inches.
Dude, I want
That's
to
gonna
eat.
be bigger than
I want
6
to eat
inches.
this, dude.
Yeah, that's 9 inches. Damn.
That's my PB crappie, baby.
Let me take some. No,
Yeah.
I need. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's the second crappie I've ever caught in my life. Dude, that's so sick.
It's so big.
Yes. Oh, and I got it on video too. Yay! Check out my crappie, y'all.
Scientific name for that?
Well, sure. What is it?
Palmoxis nigromaculatus. Nigromaculatus.
Okay, that's a little racist, but whatever.
Palmoxis
Okay.
nigromaculatus. Yeah, well, I know the white ones are Palmoxis
Okay.
annularis.
So Shane is gonna take some pictures of this for science.
Right up on there.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, the sweet smell of fish. I haven't smelled that in too long. This video is basically just a podcast at this point.
This is black.
It's just a podcast. Welcome to the podcast, everybody.
We're not catching any fish anyways.
We're not catching any fish. It's just this is the podcast with the guys.
Things to do. We'll turn on a flashlight or something.
No. We're podcast now.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Okay. So Shane, you got any good tales of the outdoors?
Well, okay. This is one time. I was out hunting in Ozona.
Mm-hmm.
I was deer hunting. It was my first time out in Ozona. My first
Right.
time deer hunting, really.
Yeah.
I was out there in the morning. I was supposed to be out there with Eric, one of my good buddies, and
Oh, I know this story.
and he didn't show up this time.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it was just me out there, and I was sitting out there in the blind by myself. And it's been about maybe an hour. The sun had come up, and we're going. Didn't see anything, but all of a sudden, we get a little rumbly in the tumbly.
Uh-oh.
And I'm like, oh.
Now remember, we got to keep this PG, but go ahead.
Yeah, I got a little rumbling in the tumbly, and
Uh-huh.
I was just like, oh man. I still got like another 2 hours before they come pick me up. Okay, let me rewind here a little bit.
Rewind. Where's the sound? Wait, I'll put in a sound effect
Okay,
here.
okay.
All right, here's the sound effect. Rewind.
Let me rewind a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, and before we went out, okay, sorry, hold on. Let me start over. Let me rewind a little
Jeez,
bit.
you gotta start all the way over?
No.
Okay, fine.
Anyways, back to the beginning.
Oh my God.
No. Okay. So that particular day, I did not drive out to the blind because this was my first time out at the deer lease, so they didn't really trust me with any of their ATVs or trucks. So I was dropped off.
Right.
And so I'd been sitting there for about an hour again, and I got a little rumbly in the tumbly.
Rumbling,
and,
tumbly.
And I knew they were going to pick me up for about another 2 hours. So I was like,
And the
oh.
rumbly was bad.
And then I have IBS. And,
Yes, irritable bowel syndrome, IBSD.
IBSD, and also lactose intolerant. And that morning, guess what we had?
Whoa.
Breakfast burritos. But anyways, out there, got the rumbly and the tumbly, and I'm like, oh man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I'm sitting around, I'm like, I'm just try to hold it, and about 30 seconds passed, and I'm like, nope, I can't hold it. And I climb out of the blind. Well, first I look around. I'm like, okay, I need to find something to clean myself with afterwards.
Right.
And
This is getting demonetized, but that's okay. I think I actually got demonetized as soon as I signed up for monetization.
But anyway.
I don't even think they improved it, but anyway.
I was looking around for something to clean myself with.
Right.
Being a first-time hunter, I didn't even have a hunting bag with me. I just had a gun.
And
I
a pocket full of shells.
I didn't, yeah.
Except you weren't standing around the family.
I wasn't standing around the family, but no. Anyways, I didn't have anything, so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna crawl down there. I just need to get going. Like, oh, sorry. It's either at this point, I make a mess of myself, or I go remedy the situation right now. So I climb up down the blind, and mind you, there's another blind within eye shot for me, and someone is sitting in there. I didn't know the person that was in there. I was just sitting there in the blind, so I'm like, okay, I know he can see me, so I just climb down the blind as quietly as I can, because I don't want to scare anything off for him. I don't know what he's got going. So I climb down the blind nice and quietly, and just scurry onto the woods and do my business. And I of course, didn't have anything to clean myself with, so...
Welcome to the podcast, by the way.
We're doing a podcast right now.
Yeah, because my GoPro, it's too dark for my GoPro to pick anything up, so it's podcast time.
Anyways, I look around, I'm trying to find some leaves or something, but I'm like in the desert in the winter, so there's not any leaves, and everything around me is like cactuses, and I'm like, okay, well this isn't an option. So I go ahead and just take off my boxers and wipe myself.
Time to go commando.
I take off my boxers and wipe myself with my boxers. I'm like, there's nothing else I can do, so I just do that.
Nothing you can do.
And I leave it behind. I'm like, this is fun. Like, out here in the woods, I just leave them behind, like, whatever. Don't need to worry about
it. They're
it.
biodegradable.
Exactly. And so I just kind of left it there, and I go back in the blind and sit out through the whole time. And they come pick me up about 2 hours later, and I tell them this exact story. And after I tell them this story, Eric's dad, the guy that owns the ranch, looks at me, and he's like, well, did you take the boxers with you? And I was like, no. Yeah, you got poop-filled boxers somewhere out there in my land, right?
There appears to have been an edit.
And I'm like, okay, yeah. And I'm like, well, yeah. I didn't have anything to bring it back with me with, and so he's like, okay, no, you got to go out there and get it. You can't pollute out here. And I'm like, oh.
It appears there has been another edit.
I'm like, oh crap. Oh crap. We got to go out there and get it. So we're out there. We go back out to the blind and we search around the area that I went to go do my business, and we couldn't find it. We searched around for a long time.
Oh, I thought they made you go out there by yourself.
No, Eric was out there with me, and we're out there looking.
And Eric never told you that they were just messing with you.
No, we go back out there, and like, we go back to camp, and like, did you find it? And we're like, no. And they just start cracking up. Like, I can't believe you actually went out there looking.
It appears there has been yet another edit.
I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, but yes. Anyway, back up. Say what you just said again, just without all the profanity.
What did I say? Well, where do you want me to start?
Ugh, I don't know. The point is,
I come back to camp and they're all laughing at me because they can't believe that I actually went out there to look for crappy boxers. And I'm like, well, you told me to. It's my first time out here, so I'm going to take you literally. And that was one of my first hunting stories right there.
That was a great one. But just so you guys know, this guy Shane, you've seen him in the videos. He is actually an excellent hunter. And so is Aaron, who you can't see, but he's here.
I'm here.
Yeah, Aaron's here, and he's a really good hunter too. I am a really bad hunter.
You're a really good fisher.
That's debatable.
I'm still the master baiter.
That's right.
Yes, that's true. He is. His
does
baits.
That need to be edited out?
No, I'll keep that. He is master at baiting things. Okay. All right. Well, hey, that was cool. Thank you. Thank you for being on the show, Shane. That was a great podcast.
Yeah, I try to prolong the story a little bit too.
Well, yeah.
Make it worthwhile.
Maybe there'll be an ad in my video now. I don't think I've ever had a video that has an ad in it. But yeah. Well.
Aaron, you got any good outdoor stories?
Okay, so
all right.
I was out in the middle of this field.
Here's Aaron's got another outdoor story. Or this is his first outdoor story. All right, so go ahead, man.
All right, so I'm out there in this field on a tractor. I'm just driving this tractor around. I don't have normally, like, I would mow the grass out here in this big field. And I didn't even have a mower hooked up to it. Now this tractor, I mean, it's like from like the 1940s. It's an old Ford tractor.
Hey,
but
can you give me a
got a 6-speed.
bottle out of there?
It has
Bottle of water out of my backpack. They're right, those bottles of water. They're right at the top. They're water. Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
So I'm out in the middle of this field on this tractor,
Mhm.
and now this thing, it has 6 speeds low and then another 6 speeds high, so 12 speeds total.
Okay.
And it will get up going pretty fast.
Mhm.
So I'm in the middle of this field on this tractor, and I have it in 8th gear high,
Mhm.
and well, I guess that'd technically be 4th gear high. So I got to be going like 25 miles an hour in the middle of this field on this tractor.
Mhm.
Now, what I don't realize, remember, this tractor is from like the 40s or the 50s.
Right.
The tires on it were the original ones. So I didn't realize it, but behind me, there's all these big chunks of rubber coming off of the tires,
Oh no.
flying out behind me. So I'm just like stuck out in the middle of this field, and it comes down all the way to the wheel.
Mhm.
So like the whole back of the tractor just falls and then sinks into the dirt.
Oh no.
Wow.
So, and the wheels are still spinning. At this point, I don't really know what to do. I'm freaking out. Wheels are spinning. Throttle's all the way high in 8th gear. So I finally realized, hey, maybe I should press it on the clutch and put it in neutral. So I get off the tractor and I walk all the way back to the shop. Now this is like almost a 4-mile walk out to the shop. I was at the very far corner of this place.
Yeah.
So I'm walking forever.
Mhm.
And I finally get back to the shop and my supervisor's there. And I tell him what happened. And he wanted, you could tell he wanted to be mad, but it was just so comical that he just couldn't help but laugh. So that was the day I learned how to operate a backhoe.
Oh, you had to pull it out with a backhoe?
Yeah, I had to lift it up with the bucket of the backhoe and pull it out.
Oh, nice.
So that was pretty cool.
That is cool.
It was pretty dumb of me, but it was pretty cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, happens. Yep.
Alright, I got another short story.
Oh, here we go. This video is going to be like 18 minutes long. Okay.
Alright, like I said, it's a short one.
I'll put a disclaimer.
Well, actually, I should think of a better story.
I'll tell you what. I'll put a disclaimer at the beginning of the video. I'll be like, hey, here's a little bit of fishing, and then past a certain point in the video, it is going to be just a little podcast. And tune in for that podcast because it's going to be funny and it's going to be great. Everything's going to be cool.
Gotta have that like at the beginning.
Yeah, no,
Very
it's going to
beginning,
be
like
the
that
very...
little section of video right there. You just gotta have it. It's gonna be completely dark, and it's just gonna be that. Then it's gonna jump into the.
No,
actual fishing.
I'll do a little thing. I'll do a little thing back at the house.
Okay. Well, anyway. Okay. I guess I'll.
All right,
tell it.
all right,
I
so
guess I'll go ahead and tell the story. Okay.
All right.
It's not that exciting, but
It's not that exciting, so everybody go ahead and tune out right now. I mean, it's exciting. You can go watch Lake Fork Guy catch a bunch of fish because that'll be a lot more interesting.
But open it in a new tab.
Then-
honestly, yeah. I mean, you
That's-
just
I
you
mean-
can still hear what's going on.
Yeah.
You just watch Lake Fork Guy actually catch fish.
Yeah,
But mute
shout out to my boy Lake Fork Guy. I've never met him, but his videos are really cool. And if you guys have not watched Lake Fork Guy, what are you even doing?
Lake Fork Guy is the bee's knees.
He is the best fishing YouTuber in my opinion. But anyway, go ahead, Shane.
Okay, I was out fishing. This
Mhm.
was a long time ago. I was a young whippersnapper.
Just a little
I was
whippersnapper.
a young lad, and I was out fishing with my good middle school friend at the time, Max. And
Uh-huh.
we were out at right by my old house in Hickory Creek, which is on Lake Louisville. And we're out fishing for a while. We're just doing normal like minnow fishing with the bobbers out by the boathouse and whatnot. And this is
Yeah.
near 4th of July, mind you.
Uh-huh.
And we had some fireworks back at my house.
Mhm.
So we're fishing and nothing's really biting. We're just chilling. And like finally Max is like, you know what? Let's just shoot off some fireworks. Like we're out here in this field. I know it's not really dark yet, but let's just shoot off some fireworks because there's nothing else to do.
Right.
And we're like, okay, cool. So we go back to the house and we get some fireworks.
Uh-huh.
And we're launching out some fireworks out in this field. And we got these, okay, you know those little like bees that you light on the ground and
Yeah.
they take off flying like
Yeah,
out
the
on
little
ground?
bees. Yeah. Oh, those are fun, dude.
was like, okay.
I've been chased by those many times.
I had like one of those, but it was like super sized. They were like the bee, like, you know, 'cause normal bees, they're like maybe an inch long. These bees were like they were good size. They were like
I know what
4
you're talking
inches
about.
long.
Yeah, I've
Like,
seen those
it's
before.
A good bee.
Yeah.
And so we sat there again. It's July. It's hot. It's Texas. It's dry. We're out in the middle of a field.
Oh, it appears there's been another edit.
We're out in the middle of a field. And we're sitting. Okay, so we set this bee down on the grass, and it's dry grass, and we try to light it, and it goes. The fuse is going, so we run away, and all of a sudden, it goes, but it's not going anywhere. We just. It's just like straight into the ground, and to find out, we set it upside down, I guess.
Oh.
And it's just straight into the ground, and then all of a sudden, we see a bunch of smoke and fire coming out from all the dry grass around it, and we started a little grass fire.
Nice.
Right there by the lake, and this is this is a good little field, maybe about the size of a football field. Not exact dimensions, but it's about the size of a football field, and it's all full of just dried grass. And me and Max start freaking out immediately. We're like, oh God, what will we do? We were just fishing from right over there, so we had a minnow bucket full of minnows and water. So Max runs and grabs the minnow bucket and dumps it on the fire. And there's a bunch of minnows in it. And he just dumped it on the fire, and it wasn't enough. But it was enough to where we can get close enough to it and start stomping the rest of it out. And as we did, we started stomping on all these minnows.
Oh my God.
So by the time it was done, we had this big black patch, which was super shiny with a bunch of minnow scales.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, well, let's have a little moment of silence for the minnows that died.
Hats off.
Bravely died in that fire. F. Yes. Press F to pay respects. Man, that's good. That's good stuff. All right. Well, we've
like reaching into blackness.
Yeah. We're going to go ahead and pack up and go home, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and we will do more stuff like this in the future. If you guys leave a comment down below, tell me if you like this kind of stuff, if you like the stories, and yes. Hey, yeah, try and do my mouth.
Yeah, that's what,
Okay. Leave a comment down below if you like this kind of stuff, and we're going to do some more fishing, and we're gonna do some more hunt cooking, and we're gonna do some more shooting, and we're gonna do all kinds of awesome stuff. So hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on the next one.